One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. The conscious mind may be compared to a fountain playing in the sun and falling back into the great subterranean pool of subconscious from which it rises. The mind is like an iceberg, it floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. Words have a magical power. They can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. The ego is not master in its own house. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. Where ID was, their ego shall be. From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. The first human who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes, but to get into accord with them. They are legitimately what directs his conduct in the world. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. What progress we are making! In the Middle Ages they would have burned me. Now they are content with burning my books. How bold one gets when one is sure of being loved. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Love and work, work and love, that's all there is. One is very crazy when in love. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? A fear of weapons is a sign of retarded sexual and emotional maturity. Time spent with cats is never wasted. The only person with whom you have to compare yourself is you in the past. Thought is action and rehearsal. Analogies, it is true, decide nothing, but they can make one feel more at home. Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. In the small matters trust the mind, in the large ones the heart.